Hello everyone, welcome back to the homestead. Well, working on the mini bike again. I've been sitting here tinkering with it, trying to figure out why does it do what it does. It's made in China, that's why. Says so right there on the frame. I've had a mini bike when I was a kid. Of course, I wasn't this big and this heavy then, but I never had this jack shaft bullshit. I understand the gear ratio and all gives you a good lower end and it maybe help you on the top end. I don't get it. I just assume I have a torque converter on this thing, but then the problem with the torque converter is the belts. Let me show you down here. I mean, the thing kind of goes okay this way. Now, this is what's really weird on this nut. This is a 3/4 inch. This took a 3/4 inch nut. Nothing else fit. 11/16 on the other side. I thought that was weird. When I was looking at it, this thing was so loose. I mean, so floppy loose. When I loosened up the nut, the chain tightened up. I've had motorcycles before with chains. I never had that. So I tinkered with these adjusters, both sides. Okay? Well, this one, the stud's longer than the other side. And the marks, well, there really isn't any. Normally you go by how many threads. Now, I sit there and I worked it one way or the other, and I got it to where the thing would actually somewhat spin. Okay? I mean, it would actually spin fairly good. Problem is, I tighten the nut, the adjustment changed. What the hell? It ain't supposed to do that. So this is roughly about how much play you're supposed to have on a chain. You know? So, like I say, it spins a lot better this way. Now, there's an adjuster down here. Let me see if I can't get you a little closer here. Maybe not. Okay. This thing here. I was looking at it from back there. The thing was bent down. Why is it bent down? Oh, because the locking nut was loose. Alright. So I tighten it up. Seems to be alright. Now if you spin the clutch itself, it spins fairly easy. Okay. You hear that? Down here, been studying this thing, down here, this chain seems to have a hard time on the sprocket on the jack shaft. They don't do it this way. I still don't understand. Now, not turning that. Makes one hell of a sound. So, if any of you had this mini bike and you figured out how to fix this, let me know in the comments. We can communicate back and forth. Now, I will admit the clutch is a little on the slow side. But once you get it going, it's really not that bad. It's just, the funny thing is, all the other mini bikes at my store, some do this and some don't. I'm sorry, I don't speak China or Chinese. I don't speak any foreign languages. I just don't understand this mess. Everything is greased. Oil down here, oil in this thing, oil in that thing. I oil the chain. Of course, you can't put no oil in there or you screw the clutch up. But trying to figure out why this thing chugs, and I'm thinking this jack shaft to me seems to be the issue. But I'm not exactly sure. But I wanted to make this video, kind of go over this, what I found so far with this thing. I told her at the store, this is not something I can fix in 15 minutes like everything else that I gotten from the store that was broken. This is something a little bit more in depth. Now I'm going to be trying to careful to try to turn this thing around, because I've already had this thing fall on me a couple times. But when you look at the chain, all this chain is in line with each other. When you watch the chain, if you can even see it, hold on. I don't know if you can see this. Probably not. Now it's a little hard for you to see. Just trust me. It's straight. It's just on that sprocket, it jumps. I'm sitting here for days trying to figure out why. Why does all the other ones, you push it, piece of cake. This thing, no. Okay, now I got something else on the muffler. I don't even know what it is. Says DPS. What the hell does that mean? It's built in to the exhaust. I don't know what it is. Never seen one before. Let me show you. Okay, guys. What the hell is that? I never seen that on an engine before. You see, it comes off the exhaust. I don't know. All the other mini bikes I've never seen have that. And DPS. Maybe that's something to do. Well, actually, I don't know what it would be for. I mean, gee, if we're going to have anything on here, put a turbocharger. Make this thing go a little faster. I didn't really get this thing really to go fast, even though I do love going fast on a bike. I just want enough power, low end, to get this thing up a hill. Because we got a lot of hills, you know, hills of Tennessee. We even got some mountains. I don't think this thing go up no mountain. I'm not sure of this gear ratio, but I'm just taking a wild guess it's going to be a 6-to-1. But that's just a guesstimate, without tearing down and counting teeth. So tell me, guys, what do you think of all this mess? Let me know in the comments. Guys, I tell you, this mini bike's been a pain in the ass. But I plan on having fun with it. I don't know what it's going to take to do it. But I know one thing. These wimpy car carriers that fasten into the hitch, I'm building my own. I'm not going to have that kind of shit. I want something good. I want something that it's going to be riding on the back of my SUV or on the back of my pickup truck. It's going to have its own ramp, which will be detachable, of course. And it will be cabled to the thing. It will never fall off, and the way I'm going to have it on there, they ain't going to steal it because it's going to be locked to the damn rack and locked to the truck. But that's it for this video. Hope you like and subscribe. Share with your friends, and I'll see you here next time on Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day, and God bless.